Hey, happy Wednesday, everyone. I am Meredith. I'm here with our message for the 2nd of November, 2022. We are using the Crow Tarot for our message today. This deck has been beckoning from the tarot cupboard for a couple of weeks, and today it felt pressing. So, Crow Tarot it is for the energy atmosphere message. Okay. As you know, the sun is in Scorpio. The moon is in Aquarius. It's moving into Pisces today, right around 2:45 this afternoon in my time zone. Check your own. I have gotten a little out of touch with what's going on in retrograde land, though I do know that Mars has gone retrograde, so we will look into that with the cards. And as mentioned previously, we have another eclipse coming up on the 8th of November. We will look into that as well as it draws closer. So shuffling the cards this morning, everything came out in twos. Yeah. So from my perspective, I'm seeing 2, 2, 2 on the table. And from my recollection, 2, 2, 2 brings us the message of don't quit right before the miracle happens. So hang in there. Let's see what's on tap in the energy atmosphere according to tarot. Our first card is the Three of Wands. Excellent. This card has been making its presence well known in our recent readings, and I am happy to see it again. Its consistency is encouraging because this is us taking a look at our horizon, and in taking a look at our horizon, we are in consideration for what kind of investment will bring our dreams, what kind of spiritual energy investment will bring our dreams, goals, and intentions onto our foundation. So we're taking a look at it. And I feel in the Suit of Wands, there's a lot of optimism, enthusiasm, and passion. So we're passionately looking at our horizon, and we are passionately engaging all of our skill and our talent, our ambition, and whatever momentum we are sailing under at this time, in these now moments, we're sailing in it. And gosh, as I look at it, I actually feel the presence of the King of Pentacles again. We had him in yesterday's reading, and I feel his presence on this card. And it's that slow and steady wins the race kind of energy, the calm, peace, and grace within our self-relationship. I feel all of that here wrapped up in this fiery 3, this passionate 3. So coming with this card, nice, the 9 of Cups. Talk about dreams and goals and fulfillments. There it is. You know, this is the wish card in tarot. That's its nickname. This is about dreams coming true, fulfillments overflowing. Ace of Cups to the power of 9. That's a tremendous amount of blessing. And I feel that we are engaging this beautifully. I love that we're seeing the sun here on this card as well. I see great abundance on this card as I'm looking at it. Again, I feel the King of Pentacles here. As I mentioned in yesterday's reading, I'm so drawn to that king out of Light Seers Tarot, and I've actually felt the presence of the card with me, speaking, sharing with me ever since I did the reading, yesterday's reading, which is wonderful. That's great energy to have. That's nice divine masculine energy in action. We've been encouraged to take action, to be assertive. So I feel a lot of empowerment here, and I also feel the joy of receiving from the visions we have held in heart space for a long period of life experience. I feel like we're celebrating some of those, excuse me, right now. And there's a deep level of gratitude and trust here in the energy atmosphere, and a great deal of stability as well. It's probably why I'm so drawn to that King's energy. All right, next 2 cards, first of which is the Emperor. Also in the reading the other day, yesterday, So lots of fire yet again, and lots of wisdom coming our way. I feel channeled through Emperor energy, very stable divine masculine energy. So more confirmation of our momentum, the passion and fire we have for our vision, our dreams, and our goals coming with the Emperor. Is the Knight of Pentacles. Great. It may not be the king, it's the knight. And I love this knight, and knights move energy. So there's great stable momentum here as well. One of the qualities that I love so much about the Knight of Pentacles is his eye for detail. So we get a great lay of the land, so to speak. So let's come back to the Three of Wands. We're looking at a horizon, and we're looking at it from the stable perspective of the Knight of Pentacles with an Emperor's knowledge. And a heart space full of Nine of Cups overflowing onto or into our sphere of influence. That's fantastic energy all day long. We can just celebrate for having these cards. Cheers, I'm enjoying my coffee while we do this reading. Okay, next, what do we got? Death card, awesome. Here's another frequent flyer on the tarot table in recent days. And again, it's another card I'm delighted to see because of its presence, its consistent presence. This card speaks to transformation and rebirth. So we have come from a leg of the journey throughout the summer months that has been exceptionally abundant for us. And this abundance has lit our fire. We've been burning brighter. You know, the whole time Saturn was in retrograde, we had a grace period of the great taskmaster of Saturn not bearing down on us. And I feel that when Saturn went direct, many of us were really delighted about that because Saturn can provide a whole lot of structure. And Saturn never lets go of whatever spiritual journey lesson requires mastering. And we can be grateful for that. It's not always fun or pleasant. We all know it. We've been through it many times over. And so having the Death card show up so frequently and bring us the message of rebirth and transformation is confirmation to each and every one of us that we have taken that grace period and all the fun and joy and freedom, liberation we experienced within it. And now we're pouring that energy into the structure that Saturn provides for us. And we're transforming our sphere of influence, our soulful presence channeled through our waking human consciousness. And we're creating a Nine of Cups atmosphere for ourselves, which is absolutely wonderful. This is what we manifest and pray for. And here it is. Also, I'm feeling the message yet again. I said it the other day. One of my favorite tarot readers shared it on his channel recently. Hurry up slowly. And I feel like we have that with the Emperor and the Knight of Pentacles. And that little quote speaks to me of moving onward in this momentum in a stable way. There are swift energies on offer to us, though we are not impetuously rushing along with them. We are checking in, getting perspective. We're taking a peek at contrast. And through peeking at contrast, we are making transformative choices for ourselves that bring us this beautiful Nine of Cups. Coming with the Death card. Geez, there it is. Eight of Wands, just speaking about swift moving energies. And there's the card right there. Eight of Wands is a really loaded card in tarot when it comes to defining the card itself. There are many meanings on this one. And I feel like we need an 8.5. If we could do, 0 through 10 in the tarot in the suits, We'd need an 8.5 for the Eight of Wands because it's communication incoming. And for me, that feels intuitive. It also feels like a channel download from our guides and our angels. So great communication. It's also momentum. Eights move energy in a big way in tarot. So lots of momentum with fire, with passion here on the 8. So it's lovely to see the 3 over here and the 8 over here, and then the stability in the middle with some transformation mixed in. Also, this is a card about weaving energy together. And as I've mentioned so many times over in ancient tarot, in older versions of tarot, this card was considered a marriage card. So we're bringing energy together, and we're doing it swiftly and in a stable way and in keeping with our 9 of Cups life attitude. Wonderful. All right, what's on the bottom of the deck? How is the universe supporting this divine momentum? Our first card is Temperance. Talk about weaving energy together, the blending of energies. Here's Archangel Michael's presence in the reading, which we also had in yesterday's reading when we heard the sirens. Temperance. Talk about a weaver of worlds. It's divine alchemy, and it's happening swiftly. So I consider the bottom of the deck to be what's in the unseen, what may be right beyond the veil, something that we could perceive as slightly out of reach or just beyond our fingertips. It's like having that word at the tip of your tongue and not being able to say it. That's what I feel is on the bottom of the deck. And I feel it's the message from the universe revealing what's just beyond our potential grasp in the moment. So here is Temperance, and here is Archangel Michael. And if you are feeling opposite what these cards are bringing for a message, this is an invitation to reach out to Archangel Michael. Some of you call him Saint Michael. Reach out to Archangel Michael and ask for some clarity, and be prepared for the intuitive download coming to you in a swift way. This may be another moment to feel a sense of unity with Archangel Michael's energy in the divine alchemy that is taking place. You could ask to be shown some detail, some clarity, perhaps. Next, we have the 9 of Coins. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, so we've got Temperance. We have energy being woven together, and what we're seeing here in the 9 of Coins is a transformation or an expanded awareness of our interdependent presence, not a codependent presence, meaning our happiness is not dependent upon conditions or the presence of other individuals. This is about sharing our love and our light and our soulful presence everywhere we go without requiring it to be returned to us to make us feel better. You hear all that? That's a whole lot of ego speak, right? This is the transformation that's been taking place on the Death card, and this is what's bringing strength and stability to our foundation and our sphere of influence. And there's more to be had, and the universe is working on it with us on a soul level. Next, 2 of Cups, another card that we've seen a whole lot of recently, and this is a card about an ever deepening and strengthening bond within self relationships. So this card is beautifully backing up the message of interdependence on the 9 of Coins, and it is an affirmative for us, a positive for us that confirms how we are showing up. We are showing up unified within self. I love that we have this heart right here between the 2 cups. And I love also that on Temperance, we typically in traditional tarot see Archangel Michael pouring water between 2 cups. There's the divine alchemy taking place. And so this too is great confirmation to this 9, and great confirmation as well to the 9 of Cups we're seeing over here. Yes, this is harmony. This is unity and balance within self-relationship. Okay. You know what? Oh, that's the top of the deck, not the bottom of the deck. One more. The World. Yeah, so we have Temperance and we have the World. We have the Eight of Wands. So we're seeing the great weaver of worlds, divinity, the divine, at work, at play within our sphere of influence. How lovely is that? Let's move on to angel answers. Ask a question if you have one. Get confirmation. Hear your guides, angels, ancestors speak through these cards. First, perfect timing. Divine timing. I feel us truly yielding to that. I have not been hearing this question, and it's a question I get a lot in the one-on-one card readings with folks. When? I haven't been hearing that from people for quite a while. So I feel that we are much more in harmony and connection with divine timing, where there are no clocks, there are no calendars, though there is a sense of wonder, awe, and whelming in our gratitude, in our appreciation in the now moment, which takes the clock out of everything, doesn't it? Because it's our joy and our happiness that turns the wheel of fortune anyway. And I feel that we are becoming much more comfortable with that knowledge. Next. Not so sure we need this reminder because we hear it so often. Listen to your intuition. You can take that card as a confirmation card, I feel, if you've recently received an intuitive message and you've perhaps questioned it, maybe had a little bit of doubt. We did see the Eight of Swords in yesterday's reading. I feel that this is a confirmation card that if you were doubting it, this card lets you know you can trust it. Then we have You're Ready. I'm also hearing you are more ready than you actually realize. I'm sensing that circumstances and events may unfold that teach you, school us, have us discovering just how ready we are to embrace everything that is in development, in the oncoming, in the blossoming of now. One more. Oh, this little sweetie. Our sweet simple, yes. This card actually fell out of the deck and onto the ground. It was under the chair for yesterday's reading, so it never actually made it to the table because it wasn't discovered until later. It's showing up now, so wonderful, yes. And this backs up our listen to your intuition. Yes, definitely do that. Okay, from the Shaman's Dream Oracle, a summary of the reading, a message from our soulful presence to our waking consciousness. Beautiful. Heart home. Compassion. Yeah. Unconditional love, compassion, gratitude, and appreciation. That's what I feel in this card. And that's what turns the wheel of fortune for us and brings us all of this beauty that we see in today's message. Have a fantastic Wednesday, peak of the week. Blessings. Namaste.